Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danni Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hello. I don't know, it feels like ages since I last went live with you guys. We've had a few computer problems in the last week. It was 5 minutes before live and it decided to freeze and wouldn't unfreeze. So I had to send it in to get it looked at, and they couldn't figure anything out. So I don't know. It's had a service, so hopefully it's just me and technology. Has your week been good? And are you going to see any music this weekend? Whereabouts in the country are you from? Or if you're overseas, tell us where you are and who you're listening to at the moment. Tonight we've got Courtney Keil joining us. She's got a new single out and a film clip, so we're going to talk to her about that and some of the rest of the year. We'll welcome her into the room. Hello.
Hello.
Ages, but it's not. You just are so busy this year.
It's definitely been a busy year, but it feels like it's been a couple of months since we spoke. Yeah. Time's just going too fast.
It is. And isn't that, who was I talking to the other day? I can't remember. I don't remember much these days. But I was saying how the last 2 years have it's almost like they haven't happened, because it feels like the last festival I was at was, that must have been last year, but it's been nearly, we're in our third year now. So it's, I don't know. The times kind of feel a bit different at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things that we say, that was only last year, but now we're going, that was heading to 3 years ago, 2 years, 3 years. All of a sudden, it's just getting further and further away. It's really bizarre.
Yeah, I think it is that we could just make it that 2 years haven't counted. We haven't aged.
Yeah,
and I think if we could just pretend we're 2 years ago and start from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the time doesn't count, we don't age, and the calories don't count for all the things we've been eating.
Maybe we'll start tomorrow, and I'm going to go and find as much chocolate as I can, and we'll start it from tomorrow, so it doesn't count. Ronnie popped in and he said to say hi.
Hi, Ronnie.
Let us know, everybody, where you are watching from and who you're listening to at the moment, and have you heard Courtney's new single? So it's been roughly 2 weeks since your single came out into the world. I think it is the 13th today, isn't it? I think it is.
I think so.
I went to a meeting today. I went to like a 2.5 hour meeting with my new manager and one of the girls from Hobart, and I took a pen and paper and we wrote nothing. We did nothing work-wise, so I don't even know what the date is.
I don't know. I can never keep track of what dates are. I'm like, I don't know what day it is.
Just 3 days till the next show.
Yeah, exactly.
Hard Place. What a beautiful song. Is this one that you wrote in COVID?
Well, no, I only wrote it earlier this year, so it's a little bit of a newer one, and I think it was probably February. And I just started having the idea, the saying of getting caught between a rock and a hard place, and I thought, well, that could be a cool little song idea, and went and chatted to Templeton Thompson and Sam Gay, who co-wrote all my other singles. So they're my co-writing family, and we jumped on Zoom, and I kind of told them the idea, and we just started chatting about it, and thought, well, it's probably more like in life, you get stuck between your heart and the hard place. It's sometimes your heart's telling you one thing, your head might be telling you something else, and you get a little bit stuck in between, and you don't really know which way to go. And we just got chatting and started writing, and the song kind of just fell out that day. It was a really comfortable write, and as soon as we finished it, I was like, yeah, I love this song. I really, really, really love this song. So when I finally got in with the studio, played the idea to Rod. He really loved it too, and we got to work on it, which was really fun.
Yes. Oh, it is a lovely, fun song, and it's another different style. You do release so many different things, which is great fun, because I never know what I'm going to get when I open up your new music. I like that. I like the jump. My cat's back in the room now, and she's about to jump on me.
I love it. She wants to say hello now.
I even tried food. Now she's looking like she's going to jump on me. So if I get taken out,
That's
that's what
okay.
it is.
I've got a cat
Yeah.
too. I know how it feels.
Have you got your cat with you, or is she still in Melbourne?
Still in Melbourne, but moving up in 2 weeks' time. My parents are also, because for everyone who doesn't know, I've just recently relocated to the New South Wales Central Coast, which I'm very, very excited about. It's so beautiful up here, and I've spent so much time over the last few years recording up here, and Rod and Gina are up here, and Duncan, who does my videos, Jules, my publicist, everyone lives up here. So, I feel like it was only a matter of time before I also moved up, and my parents are coming up in a couple of weeks' time too, bringing the cat, bringing the dog. So they're going to be all here, relocated for a sea change, which is really nice.
Have they got a house yet? Have they got somewhere to go? Or are
they have, thankfully, which it's all been one of those weird things where you say yes to something and then all of a sudden everything just falls into place. And, sometimes life just, it happens and it's meant to be. So, it's been a really, really crazy couple of months.
Yes, it's been a crazy year for you. Cass has jumped in and just
hey, Cass.
So your life were you born in Victoria?
So I was born in Adelaide, then moved to Auckland when I was 2, then moved to Melbourne, now to New South Wales. So
you have travelled.
I've been here, there, and everywhere.
And this is definitely the best by far so far.
I think so. I'm very happy to be by the beach, and I love the beach and just being near water. So I think, it's probably going to quickly become my favourite. And I shouldn't say that because I love Melbourne, obviously, but, it's nice to be somewhere new.
Somewhere new, something different, and less travel for you in the long run, really.
Yeah, I think so. It's just nice to be up here where there's so many creatives as well, like so many other awesome artists live up here. And I think, overall the New South Wales coastline, from kind of Sydney up to Port Macquarie, there's so many artists out to Tamworth, regional as well. It's just really great to be somewhere that feels really creative.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. And I have in the past missed that down here because the world of music for me has been my life, my whole life, and we never used to have that down here. But now people are starting to move here and it's starting to become a bit more of a music state, and people were before COVID were just starting to go, I want to go out. COVID came and shows for us were still happening, so we were still getting to go out. Now I was saying to you earlier, it's slowed down with the people buying tickets and they're just leaving it a little bit late, which means that sometimes the gigs can't go ahead because they don't know if people are going to come and it's going to cost too much to come down.
It's tricky.
It's one of those things that we've just got to go, you know what, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to get tickets to the show and it's going to be a thing. That's what we've got to do.
Absolutely.
Sorry, she's late. She just got home from work and she grew up in Gosford and Tamworth, but lives in Victoria now.
You go.
Mind you, Tamworth has been pretty cool of late.
So we've kind of done a swap. She's come from Gosford. I've just moved up here. And, I'm from Victoria and we've done a swap.
Just should have swapped houses. It would have been much easier.
That would have been easy.
I don't know how you've gone without your cat and dog, though. I could not go for that long.
Well, it's been about 3 weeks already, and I am missing them a lot. And, I obviously miss my parents, but I miss the fur children the most.
Animals are way more easy, yes. I'm the same. Tamworth, going to Tamworth, love being there, and I get really down when it's ended, but then my cats, I come home to my cats, and my dog's back there, but also my cats. So, I just don't know how you guys do it. Long periods on the road. I've
been getting lots of photo updates. Lots of photo updates. And no, Kaz, you didn't chase me out. It's all good.
You just popped that up. I didn't see that.
I love it.
I don't think Kaz could chase anyone out. She's too nice.
No, exactly right.
A hard place. You were just saying you wrote it in February. And I think when I spoke to you last, you were actually heading up to record this song and another song. I think you were going to record 2 more. So it was probably around that time. Mm-hmm. Have you got more songs like this, or are the next lot of songs different again?
They're definitely different again. I really like to keep things interesting. And for me, this was a bit more of an edgy, minor vibe of a song, and that's not my go-to. Normally my songs are a lot more kind of positive, up tempo and things like that, but it was really nice to try this style on for a little bit as well, because when I listen to music, that style of music is stuff that I absolutely love. But also, we finished a couple more songs when we recorded this one as well, and they're both of those songs are completely different as well. So it's really exciting, and I think this one and the next couple that I've recorded are probably some of my favorite ones yet. So it's very exciting to have a little bit more up the sleeve and get to roll them out over the next little while.
I love that. Every time you sort of are getting new songs coming, you can see that you're really enjoying that one. I think I love that one. That was one of my favorites, and I think it's because you're evolving as a songwriter and a musician, and things are changing so much. It's a great little journey to look upon. Lots of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think as well, I really love so many different styles of music and so many different types of country music that it's really fun to try a bit of everything. You still know it's me in all of them. Obviously, it's still Courtney Keil. It doesn't sound like a completely different artist every time, but I do really like to just go a little bit different, whether we go really, really pop country or a bit 90s country, a bit more ballady, it's really fun just to have a crack at it all, really.
Exactly. And 90s country is pretty popular still. I think everyone thinks, why couldn't I have been in the 90s writing?
I know. I feel like it's one of the best eras of country music. This is my opinion.
Yes, and when you start seeing all these different programs doing, like a 90s country hour or a 90s day, you think, well, it must be pretty popular if they're all doing it. So
absolutely,
we clearly knew what we were doing back then, definitely.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's paved the way for a lot of what we do now.
Absolutely, yeah, it definitely has. Now, the film clip for this one, was this your idea? Who had the ideas for where to film it and what you were doing?
I can 100% say it was not my idea. I had, honestly, I sent the song to Duncan Toombs at the Filmery, and I just said, I don't really know what we should do for this. What do you think? And we kind of bounced a few ideas around, and then we kind of had a bit of an idea set, and then probably only maybe 3 days before filming, he's like, what about a car park? At night, we get a smoke machine. We're going to put a bed there and make it glow. And I'm just like, yes, let's do it. He always comes up with these awesome ideas. He called me and goes, I have a curveball. And I was like, yes, when Duncan has a curveball, he's inspired and it's going to be fun, So he always comes up with something so awesome. And, the last time he said that, he put a piano in a forest. So, it's pretty awesome.
At least, how many people would drive past a car park and go, that'd be a great venue for a film clip. And well, while we're here, let's put a bed in it.
Exactly. And it's such a random car park. Anyone who's on the Central Coast will know it. Like the amount of people that have said, I know exactly where that is. It's the, Freedom Furniture, Nick Scarley car park in Gosford, So if you're from the area, you'll be able to pick which one.
You're lucky nobody came in.
I know. That's what I was so nervous about. I was really, really nervous that either security were going to come past or just people were going to be like, what are they doing?
They're probably gone, it's a furniture place and there's a band and they're doing some sort of strange ad.
Yeah, exactly. And someone drove in while we were just kind of finishing and we're like, oh no, it's security. Quick, we've got to pack up. And then it was just, the cleaner or janitor or something. And we're like, oh, we're okay. Not that we were doing anything weird or dodgy. It just probably looked strange.
Exactly. And if they came and spoke to you, you can definitely keep the cameras rolling because that could make for some great behind-the-scenes footage.
Exactly.
Kaz said that 90s American country was the best and Aussie country now. That's a good answer, Kaz. I like that.
That's a good answer.
Dave's back in the country.
Good to have you back, Dave.
Whereabouts are you based now? Because I know you flew into WA, but I've been off social media a little bit lately because I'm back at work and I don't have a lot of spare time at the moment. That's why I have crazy happy with me. And Kaz said that she knows the car park. I like it. And so Rockingham in WA. Are you staying there or are you moving still? What are your plans? I haven't been to WA. It's a place that I've always wanted to get to. that's definitely, if you need someone to help you with a tour or, carry you. I can't carry many bags, to be honest, but
that's okay. You can carry my
sell them.
emotional baggage.
I can do that. I can do that. Look at that go. I can even bring alcohol, food, whatever you need. I can do that.
Perfect.
Perfect. I can cook. I always come home and think, who's been in my fridge? Because I'll have food there for people when they come and they know that there's going to be something there. So I come home and think, oh, someone's been here because that's been eaten. I can usually tell.
There was meant to be something there.
Yes, exactly. What did he say? So he's trying to get Country Thunder again, but he's been so busy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're patient.
And move back. Nobody would expect that quickly onto it. So what are your plans for, are you going to take Hard Place and all your new songs out on the road again?
Well, got a couple of shows coming up. One next month, which I'm very excited about, heading up to Mackay with Gina Jeffries, Tanya Kernigan, Max Jackson to do our Girls' Night Out show that we did up in Tamworth.
What a horrible night that's going to be.
I know, we're not going to have any fun at all, So we're doing that next month, which is going to be so great for the North Queensland Festival. And then we're heading to Savannah in the Round in September up in Cairns, which I'm very excited about that one as well. Also because Queensland weather is going to be beautiful, but also country music festivals, can't wait. So that's going to be really fun. Hopefully the Johnny Cash shows that I've been doing as well with Daniel Thompson. So they are supposedly going to kick back in the next couple of months too. So just waiting to confirm the dates. And I'm really hopeful that, I'm not sure if Tassie's going to be back on the list, but I really, really hope so.
We got changed first time and then you can't, because we're like, we'll catch up then. And
exactly. I know. So I'm really hopeful that will be back on the list, and maybe even the WA one, because I know we were heading out there too. But otherwise, just after moving, I haven't thought too much further than that because it's been a busy couple of weeks. But at the same time, playing towards another single, probably before the end of the year as well, and just get rolling into Tamworth. So I think the next 6 months are just going to disappear.
Yes, honestly, they will. What you've got coming up, and then it'll be, what have I got to plan for this year? We don't rest at all, do we?
No, but it's all exciting stuff.
What? He said he's back.
Phone calls.
I don't know what happened there. It clicked off and I had trigger finger. Yes. So, I was saying to you before, it's just going so quickly, but you've got, another single coming up. Have you had a chance to sing any of these singles before the release? Because I know some of them you wrote, obviously this one was only in February.
Yeah, so this one I haven't performed yet. This one, I don't know. I haven't performed this one at all yet. Finally got to do the rest and got to play the one a couple of times this year as well, which has been really nice. But so far, haven't gotten to play this one. But I guess we're only a week and a half into the release, so hopefully I'll get to roll it out soon.
Yeah. No, it's always, it must be so nerve-wracking when you're releasing a song that you haven't had a chance to play to somebody, because traditionally people would play it just to get a feel of what songs to release and when. So it must be such a nerve-wracking thing, another level of nerve to what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always nervous releasing music because you just don't know what way it's going to go. But I figure if I've put my all into it, I love what I do, and I'm lucky to get to make music, so at least I'm doing something that I love, and hope that then translates across and people feel that too.
Yeah, if you went and said I like this one and I don't like that one, if people can feel that you don't like it, people know.
Absolutely. And I think so.
Yeah, and I think what people want, especially here in Australia, is they want something that is you. They want that the person that's done it, they want them to tell the story, and if the story is not something that you know or believe in, then you can't really give it what people are asking, can you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dave said he's staying in the West.
Beautiful.
There you go. Well, you were just saying you hope you can get over there.
I hope so. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Kaz. Lovely comment from Kaz there.
Lovely. They come up with you quicker than me.
I've seen them fast. Yeah. But normally I forget to have the comments tab open, and I can actually see the comments this time, which is great. because
Doesn't it make it easier? Some people can see it, others can't. I think it just depends on, are you on a phone or a computer?
I'm on a computer.
Yeah, I think the computer you get more, you can have more
Gotcha.
features. The phone. Some
Love
phones
it.
I don't.
I love it.
Technology, friend. Though mind you, like, I think I've had to reschedule about 8 shows in the last week or so
Oh.
because of technology. So
Oh no.
it's going to work tonight. We're being nice to it. I've
Thank
even got
goodness.
a different setup ready for Tamworth. I just need to find a venue.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to all work out, and we'll be sitting there in Tamworth having a great time in only 6 months' time.
I know. And in 6 months' time, you're going to have a new single out. But before you have that one, where can they listen to this one? And there is a film clip that I have put the link for the film clip in the comments. But where can they listen to it that is best for you? And it depends what's best for each artist too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And you know, all the typical streaming platforms, the songs out on all of them. You know, iTunes is always great when people go out and buy a copy there. But anywhere that you listen to your music, I'm happy. You know, if you're able to hear the song, check it out on YouTube. The video's up on YouTube as well.
Yes.
So it's you know, you should be able to find it. Even if you get stuck, go to my website, courtneykeil.com, and that will take you in one of many directions.
Yes. You know what I think people should do, as soon as they know where the car park is and what it is, I think you should go to the car park if you're near there. Take a photo of you watching the film clip in the car park. That's what I want to see.
I love it.
That's what I want to see. So everyone do that if you're nearby, go to that car park, because I can't. If I was there, I would, and take a photo while you can take it. It'd be great to
awesome.
see.
And I've only been there at night. Like, I should do a drive-by during the day as well. I've only ever been there in the dark.
Have a little nap while you're there. Yes, I just would have loved to have been a security guard. I'm not. I think they would have been too frightened. There's these strange people with a bed.
They're like,
I don't know what I would have done. Yeah.
Would have looked very bizarre.
But not probably as bizarre as the piano in the woods.
Yeah, that was very elaborate. And that was next to a sporting field. That was next to a sporting field, and people were practicing sport. So that was great to have some people watching. The introvert in me was freaking out.
Yeah, you can just see these people on the sporting field not watching the game and going, someone's just
what are they doing? Are they allowed to do that? I don't know.
Yeah. What is it? Kaz said, when I go to see Dad next, I'll take a photo. That would be wonderful.
Please do.
Tag us in it so we know.
Yes, absolutely.
Are you going to release film clips for the next single as well?
I hope so. Now that I'm based up here.
Yeah,
I feel like over COVID it was tricky just with all the restrictions, but now that I'm up on the coast, there's, you know, so many more opportunities probably for me to do that and not to have to be planning out, because I love working with Duncan, and obviously there's so many awesome videographers, but you know, normally it's planning in advance, going, I'm going to be up there in 2 months' time, so we've got to plan a video. Now it's kind of a lot easier just to be like, okay, when are you free? Can we do one in the next couple of weeks? You know, so I'm hoping that now it's just going to make life a little bit easier.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Patrick has popped in. Hang on.
Hello, Patrick.
Yes, so Patrick's popped in saying, how are you? You're probably excited to be up there.
Good. Yeah.
Yes. Beach walks every day. You're managing to get them in?
Well, I'm staying with Gina Jeffries at the moment. She made me do a workout yesterday, so I can barely walk up and down stairs today. So there was no beach walk today.
Tell her to get onto me and push me harder, because normally I'm really good, but it's been so cold I haven't done as many as I could.
Yeah, absolutely. I do try to get out for a walk. It's so beautiful here, but you can't not. You know, you have to go out for a walk and enjoy the weather. Obviously, we've had a bit of rain up here the last few weeks, but it's been so nice to just go walk down by the beach. Gina saw a penguin the other day. There's a little penguin on the beach. Yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, little fairy penguin. So it's beautiful up here. I love it. Feels like home already.
Yes, you look very comfortable and where you should be, definitely.
Yeah, thank you.
Wonderful. Well, I know we always say 20 minutes, and I'll never ever do it. I'm just going to give up on a time frame, okay?
You just get chatting.
Yeah. Pretend it doesn't count. Have you got any more songwriting sessions booked?
Actually, at the moment, Well, kind of. I'm in a songwriting group every Tuesday night, which is really awesome. So that will kick back in next week. So, but on top of that, I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of a brain break at the moment. Now that we've got a fair few songs ready to go, so kind of it's nice just to not think about it for a minute. As much as I love it, sometimes I just let it go for a bit and let the creativity come back.
Yes. And also, you don't want to be sitting on it for that long, not being able to release it too. Jo has popped in.
Hi, Jo.
Hi, and Ronnie said to say hi to Gina for him.
Yes, absolutely.
It'll be good. Well, thank you so much for joining me again. I cannot wait to have you. I hope next time I talk to you, we'll have some dates lined up where we can actually do this in person. That would be amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, me too. And thank you so much, as always, for having me on for a chat. It's always so fun and lovely to catch up. And hopefully soon in real life.
Yes, very soon. And if you can, any of you can get to that festival, to the show in Mackay, I want some photos. So take some lovely photos and tag us in it, because I can't get there, but someone's got to do that for me, okay?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
There's one more comment there. She said, Adam Harvey, West Coast, Tamworth, and Central Coast, Hillbilly Heavens.
I love it.
That is actually beautiful to see. So many of you there, but you all just have to move here, because this is the best state.
Okay, we've all got to move again. It's a pretty good state, I've got to say. It's a pretty amazing state.
And look, very soon we'll have some snow, so you can do some, some film sets in the snow. You can do that.
There you go.
In summer, we can just go to the river and kayak and do our film sets in the river.
Amazing. Got the best of both worlds.
Exactly. Well, thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night with Kiara Rodriguez. Let's try that again. Kiara Rodriguez is going to join me tomorrow night at 7. So it is a bit later tomorrow night. So make sure you get a reminder, because wherever you are in the country or overseas, it will actually just remind you 10 minutes before we go live. So that's probably the easiest option. Thank you so much again. I hope to see you very soon.
Thank you, and thanks everyone for tuning in. So nice to see and hear from a lot of you. It's great.
Lovely. So we'll talk to you all tomorrow night. See you later.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.